Good morning, Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, Adab. Welcome to my channel Learn with Guruji and myself Madan Sharma. I am going to teach class 10th first chapter of geography, that is resource and development. This is the first part of my video, and in further parts you will get more and more notes, MCQ questions, and many other things that are very much relevant for your board examination of class 10th. And I will also share the various topics of geography with you, of class 12th geography with you in the upcoming videos. So we are first starting with what is resource and development. What do you mean by this word? This word means that everything, resource means everything available in our environment. Everything available in our environment. Available in our environment. That satisfied, that satisfied, that satisfied our needs, satisfy human needs or our needs. You can say anything, you can add needs. But before satisfying the our needs or human needs, it should be, the resource should be have three features. What are the three features? The three features are economically feasible, economically feasible, culturally acceptable, acceptable, and third is and technologically accessible. Accessible. Now we will focus on these three words: technology, culturally, and economically. Suppose this is the surface of the earth, and this is resource, and this resource is available on the surface of the earth. One example is this is example A, and this is one more example. This is the surface of the earth, and below the surface of the earth one source resource is available here. We can take this resource as a minerals or whatever you want to take. Now, what do you think? Which resource is more easy to mine? Can you give me the answer? You can give me answer in the comments. I think maximum comments come that this resource A, is more convenient to mine, because in this we can have to use the less टेक्नोलॉजी. हमारे को यहाँ पे टेक्नोलॉजी का लेवल लो यूज करना पड़ेगा, या लो लेवल टेक्नोलॉजी पे भी हम इसको माइन कर सकते हैं, जबकि हमें इसको माइन करने के लिए सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ से जो काफ़ी नीचे है उसको हमें माइन करने के लिए जो हमारी हाई स्पीड टेक्नोलॉजी है उसको जो है वो यूटिलाइज करना पड़ेगा. इफ वी यूज द हाई टेक्नोलॉजी, देन द कॉस्ट विल, देन दिस इकोनॉमिक cost will increase. If the resource is available on the surface of the earth, then the economic cost will decrease. Now these two are interdependent on each other. If we use high technology, then the economic cost is high. If we use a low technology, then economic cost is low. Now, what do we mean by this culturally acceptable? Culturally acceptable means that should be adopted in our culture. For example, we can take many examples for this culturally acceptable. We cannot in European countries you see that people are there on moving on the beach with some part of clothes, but in India we cannot see that. So that is a culture, that is a culture of India. ठीक है, in India women's wear a suit or a sari. That is a culture, because we have that type of culture. We are grown and brought up in that type of culture. So we can, or one more example, for example, coal is there. If this coal can be used in many ways, that for example, we can use this coal in Colgate, we can use this coal in or for energy, but we can, in this, these two are acceptable, because in earlier times our ancestors used that coal for brushing their teeth. That's why it is culturally acceptable. But you cannot use this resource in other ways, or that is not culturally acceptable. You cannot make your face black with this coal, so that is not culturally acceptable. This is the definition of the resource. Means resource, I am repeating again, everything available in environment that satisfy human needs or our needs, and that should be economically feasible, culturally acceptable, and technologically accessible. So this is the example of resource. Now I am moving to one another important topic given in your book, that is second topic, that is interrelationship between nature, technology, and institution. The topic is interrelationship between nature, technology, and institutions. This is another important topic given. This is the second important topic given in your book. One diagram is given in your book. This is the diagram. Here, this is a triangle. Here we have a nature. Here we have a technology, and here we have institutions. Now, first of all, I will tell you what are these institutions. These institutions are industries, these institutions are factories, these institutions are infrastructure. Everything are included in these institutions. Is that clear? These institutions include factories, this institution includes industries, these institutions include infrastructure. Everything is included in these institutions. Now, from where we obtain the resources? We obtain the resource from the nature. Is that clear? We obtain the resources from nature. With the help of what? With the help of technology. So we can say that we obtain the resources. Here you can write that we can obtain the resources from nature with the help of technology. And with these resources are further transformed in the institution. These resources are transformed in the institution, and after that they are ready for utilization. Ready for utilization. So it means both these three things. There is a relationship between nature, technology, and institution. They are interdependent on each other. If nature is not there, then resources will not be there. If resources will not there, what is the use of technology? And if technology is not there, institution cannot be set up, and institution cannot be set up means we cannot use these resources. So it means that these all the three things, nature, technology, and institutions, are interdependent to each other. Now moving to one more important topic of your book, that is the classification of resources. This is one of the most important topic in given in your book, or many times a question is asked. Now I am on where there are four classifications given in your book. That is, number one is the on the basis of origin. Number two, basis of exhaustibility. Basis of ownership, and fourth is basis of development. but only today we will take only these two, that is the basis of origin and basis of exhaustibility. On the basis of origin, I am writing here, basis of origin, the resources are of two types. One is the biotic resources and second is abiotic resources. Now, what do you mean by a biotic resource and what do you mean by a abiotic resource? Biotic resource means the resources which have a life. वो resources जिनमें life होती है, जिनमें जीवन होता है, that is known as a biotic resource. For example, animals. For example, plants. For example, human beings. ये सभी सांस लेते हैं and these are known as the biotic resources. Now moving to abiotic resources. One more thing can be added in this. These are only available, these resources are only available in biosphere. You have gone through this concept in class 7th and 8th or 9th. I will not discuss this concept here. Now moving to the abiotic resources. Abiotic resources which does not have the life, जिनमें कोई life exist नहीं करते, या आप इनको बोल सकते हैं they are the man-made things. Man-made things are also abiotic resources. For example, stones, rocks, minerals, water, air, sunlight. These does not have the life. इनमें किसी भी तरह की कोई life exist नहीं करती, तो that is known as a abiotic resources. So we have done that. On the basis of origin, the resources can be classified in two parts. One is the biotic resource and second is the abiotic resource. Biotic resource means the resources which are obtained from biosphere and have life. For example, plants, animals, human beings are known as the biotic resources. And the abiotic which does not have a life, जिनमें जिंदगी नहीं होती, rocks, minerals, water, air, many examples are there, and this is known as the abiotic resources. Now moving to second part, that is resources on the basis of exhaustibility. Now exhaustibility basis पे हम रिसोर्स को दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करते हैं. One is the renewable resource and second is the non-renewable resource. Now what do you mean by, can we say that any resource is a non-renewable? No, we cannot say that any resource is a non-renewable. Every resource is a non-renewable. But why we say these resources are non-renewable? Because it takes a lot of time, millions of years to form these resources. When we cannot produce these resources when we are in need. For example, if we are moving in a bike and our bike gets stopped, and suppose there is no petrol pump here in 3 kilometers. Now what we have to do? Can we produce the petrol for this bike at the spot? No. We have to take this bike 3 kilometers away or 3 kilometers back to fill petrol in that bike. So that's why they take a million of years to form these resources. So that's why they are known as non-renewable resources. The best examples are the fossil fuels. Now what do we mean by fossil fuels? All the coal, petroleum, natural gas are the examples of fossil fuels. These are the examples of non-renewable resources. Now what do you mean by non-renewable resources? Renewable resources which can be used again and again and again. Many times you can again use the resource, that is known as a renewable resource. Now for example, you have seen, suppose this is a river, any river. Here we construct a dam. This is dam A, and here we are producing electricity. Here again, this is dam B. Here we again producing the electricity. Here again we construct a dam. Here we are again producing the electricity. The water flowing in this river is the same. Means we are using this water again and again for producing hydroelectricity, and this is known as a renewable because we are using it again and again. That's why it is known as a renewable resource of energy. And many examples of renewable resource energy can be given, such as the water energy, wind energy, solar energy. So these are the examples of the renewable source of energy. I think up to here you have understand the topic. In next lecture, in next video, I will tell you about the basis of ownership and development. Thank you very much.